Welcome to Audit Archive, where we run you through some of the most questionable and rather atrocious police encounters. Today, we're looking at a case where police officers used an excessive amount of force against a homeless man, and another case where an innocent high school band director was wrongfully arrested and tased by officers. On May 12, 2021, two police officers from the San Diego Police Department witnessed a homeless man named Jesse Evans urinating into some shrubbery on the side of the road. One of the officers approached Mr. Evans to address the situation, intending to educate him on the legal implications of his actions. In San Diego, public urination is not merely a minor infraction, but is considered a serious offense. Offenders can face various penalties, including fines, jail time, and probation. Specifically, public urination may be prosecuted as a public nuisance under California Penal Code Sections 370 and 372. Additionally, depending on the circumstances, the act could be categorized as indecent exposure under California Penal Code Section 314, further intensifying the legal consequences.
You can't urinate in public, my man. You can't urinate in public. People have to pass by here. Yeah, I didn't put it out. People have to pass by here and watch you urinate? That's not cool, man.
Do you want me to piss my pants?
Relax.
What the is wrong with you?
Relax, boss. Yeah, I just gotta put my gloves on. I don't have gloves, you?
We're gonna call, so. It's up to you. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, let's talk to them. Do you have gloves?
Yeah, I got gloves. I'm gonna drive around. Because we're going to another call of 51, so we swing around. You want to swing around?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
It's in the fight.
Probably.
Just gotta put it out.
Yeah. You still on?
No, I didn't get to go on. I just
Okay.
jumped out. But we have to jump this thing down here.
The initial encounter between Mr. Evans and the law enforcement officers quickly turned confrontational. Mr. Evans, feeling the pressure of what he perceived as an emergency, raised his voice at the officers, expressing his frustration and bewilderment at their intervention. He strongly believed that the police's presence was unwarranted and intrusive, given the circumstances he was facing. In the heat of the moment, Mr. Evans' emotions were palpable, as he vehemently argued his case, highlighting the urgency of his personal situation and questioning the necessity of police involvement. Following this intense interaction, Mr. Evans chose to remove himself from the vicinity, leaving the officers behind to reassess the situation. Back in their cruiser, the officers deliberated on the next steps, reflecting on the encounter specifics and evaluating it against the backdrop of local municipal codes. After a thoughtful consideration of the facts and the laws in question, they concluded that Mr. Evans had indeed violated a local ordinance. This determination led them to decide to detain Mr. Evans, marking a pivotal moment in the unfolding events and setting the course for the subsequent legal proceedings.
Detroit Times bus out 30 is wearing a black jumpsuit.
Ready? Step on your side.
Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Leave me the alone!
We're gonna talk.
Stop!
I don't want to piss
Stop,
my
man.
pants! Leave me the alone!
Stop, bro! Stop resisting right now, bro! Stop resisting! Stop
I
resisting!
have to piss! Leave me the alone!
Stop resisting! Hands behind your back!
Stop resisting.
Put out cover.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting, man! Don't hit me! Stop resisting, buddy. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! What are you doing? Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Put it out. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. 4212 King, cover. We're fighting him here in the street. We got him on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop resisting.
Put your hands behind your
Stop
back, bro.
resisting. Stop
doing?
resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop resisting.
Let go. Stop resisting. Let
Stop
go,
resisting.
man. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting,
You're
boss.
hurting yourself. Stop resisting. Stop resisting, dude. Sir, stop resisting. Let go of my hand.
Stop resisting.
Hey,
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
stop resisting, dude. Stop resisting, sir.
Stop resisting.
Hey. Stop resisting. Stop. What is your problem? Stop. Stop resisting. What's wrong with you? Stop resisting, man. You have to put your hands behind your back. You're trying to take a test. What in the is wrong with you? Stop resisting, dude. My pants, you idiot. Stop resisting. You gotta put your hands behind your back. Sir, stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. You gotta put your hands behind your back, dude.
As observed, the approach by the officers might have taken Mr. Evans by surprise, leading to his less cooperative yet not overtly aggressive response. This interaction raises questions about the proportionality of the law enforcement response to a non-violent offense. In the upcoming bystander footage, you'll gain a clearer perspective on the situation, shedding light on whether the force applied was excessive relative to the nature of Mr. Evans' non-violent act of public urination. It's crucial to consider the legal frameworks around the use of force by police, as outlined in California law, which mandates that any force used must be reasonable and necessary given the circumstances. This incident prompts a discussion on the balance between enforcing public decency law and ensuring that law enforcement's response is measured and just.
Stop!
The forceful actions against Mr. Evans, who was already restrained on the ground, raised significant concerns about the appropriateness and necessity of the force used. Such instances, when officers use force that goes beyond what is required to manage a situation, not only raise questions about police brutality, but also about the adherence to protocols designed to protect the rights and well-being of individuals. This incident underscores the need for rigorous training and strict enforcement of guidelines that govern the use of force, emphasizing de-escalation and protection of human dignity. After being examined by emergency medical services and found to have sustained no life-threatening injuries, Mr. Evans was detained at the police station for 24 hours on charges of public urination. While he faces no additional legal repercussions, the incident has sparked significant public outcry over issues of police conduct, with Mr. Evans becoming a focal point for human rights activists throughout the state. These activists are rallying under the banner of preventing future incidents similar to the tragic case involving George Floyd, aiming to spotlight and address concerns regarding excessive use of force by law enforcement. On September 14, 2023, officers with the Birmingham Police Department approached the school's band director, Johnny Mims, who was on duty at the college football game, to request the stoppage of the band's performance, as it continued 18 minutes post-game. Despite being informed that the band was on its final song, the officers relentlessly insisted on stopping the music to expedite the departure process. Now let's view the event through the lens of the body cam footage from the officer who first arrived at the scene.
face. That's okay. I got my troops coming. I got my troops coming. They gonna see. Okay. Come on, man. How you man?
Load him up before I contact somebody.
Tell him to stop.
Let it. We gotta go. The minute is over.
We finna go. This is now.
Let it.
Get out of my face, man. What you gonna do? Get out of my face,
It's
man.
okay. I'm finna cut back to school. Because they said it.
That's fine. That's cool. Okay. Cool. That's cool. All right, you got it.
It's okay. Because I'm finna send him a bill for the overtime.
They got to go. Hey, 1, 2. Hey, 1, 2, ready, and.
In the footage, we observed that the officers communicated to Mr. Mims that the game had concluded, and it was time for everyone to vacate the premises. Mr. Mims acknowledged their request, noting that the band was performing its final song. However, the officers escalated the situation by raising their voices and threatening Mr. Mims with arrest. Despite this, Mr. Mims allowed the band to play for an additional minute and a half until the song concluded. In response, the officers appeared rather agitated. Let's now see how the situation unfolds as the officer persists in their intent to arrest him.
That's okay. Because in the morning.
Get over there. Put it in jail. Put it in jail. I'm finna tell you. Get over there, bitch. Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. Calm down, bro. We got it, man. We got it. No, man. Just get over me. Get off him, man. Get the officer, okay? He's going to jail. He's going to jail. He hit the officer. He got to go to jail. He swung on the officer. I did not swing on the officer, man. Y'all driving low.
In this scenario, it's crucial to highlight that despite objections from over 145 members of the school band and faculty, the officers proceeded to arrest Mr. Mims, falsely alleging that he assaulted an officer, a claim Mr. Mims firmly refutes. These developments suggest a misuse of authority, as there's no evidence Mr. Mims violated any laws. He was merely fulfilling his role, and if any party was at fault, it would arguably be the high school they represented. However, it appears the officers felt slighted and sought retribution against Mr. Mims for not complying with their commands, which lacked legal basis. Not adhering to an officer's order is not inherently illegal unless the individual is under lawful detention. Consequently, the officers accused Mr. Mims of assaulting an officer to levy a baseless charge of battery of a peace officer against him. It's important to note that Mr. Mims displayed neither aggressive behavior nor an intent to flee. Yet the officers deemed it appropriate to use excessive force by administering not one, but 3 separate taser shots. This action caused Mr. Mims to collapse on the floor, triggering screams and cries from both students and faculty. Such conduct represents a clear misuse of authority and constitutes an undeniable case of police brutality.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I ain't believing you.
Have a fight. Take it that way, Gary. Y'all gonna have a fight.
Go that way.
Mr. Mims was transported to UAB Hospital and then to Birmingham City Jail, where he faced charges of disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest, according to police statements. After posting bond, he was released. The Birmingham Police Department's Internal Affairs Division is reviewing the officer's actions to determine if they were inappropriate. Following the incident, Mims was placed on administrative leave by the school system. The Alabama Education Association, advocating for public school staff, called for his return to work. Heeding the appeals from students' parents, the school re-employed Mims as of January 8, 2024. Mims is scheduled for a court hearing in March 2024, where the city is expected to present its case against him. Concerns have been raised about the legitimacy of the police officer's orders during the incident, highlighting the need for clarity on the lawful basis for the officer's approach. Before the trial kicks off in late March, the city and Mims' attorneys will meet for a pretrial hearing. This is to check in with both teams to look at witnesses and what evidence will be used during the trial. That hearing is scheduled for February 16th. Be sure to check out our previous video, where we cover another outrageous police encounter.